Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Gyan Kalyan. I am Mayuri Chaudhary and I have been dealing with science of class 10. In this video, I will continue with the fifth part of the chapter Carbon and its compounds. So let us begin. In the previous video, I have continued with the alkynes and we have studied about cyclic hydrocarbons and the structures of both saturated cyclic hydrocarbon and unsaturated cyclic hydrocarbon. So now I will continue with the naming of hydrocarbons. So organic compounds have two names, okay, just like humans, like we have, हम सभी के दो नाम होते हैं जो स्कूल में सर्टिफिकेट्स में होते हैं और जो हमें घर में बुलाया जाता है, which is known as nicknames. So we have two names. Unlike that, the organic compounds have also two names, common names and official name. So official name is also known as the IUPAC name. Okay, so let us see how the hydrocarbons are named. So the IUPAC names or the official names of the organic compounds were given by International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. Okay, so this is the full form for IUPAC. That is, again I am saying, International Union of Pure and Applied Chemistry. So in order to name hydrocarbons by the IUPAC method, we should remember the following points. So here I have given some points and we have to always keep in mind these points to name the hydrocarbons. The number of carbon atoms in a hydrocarbon or any other organic compound. So not only in the case of hydrocarbons, कोई भी अगर अलग organic compound भी होता है, so we have to keep in mind कि कितने carbon atoms उसमें present है, और we have that is indicated by using the following stems. So if there is one carbon atom, अगर एक carbon atom हो, so it is indicated by writing METH, meth. Okay, we have seen earlier methane. So in methane there was only one carbon atom, so the name comes from there. So we will study in detail how it is named as methane. So for now, just focus on the point that one carbon atom is written for indicating one carbon atom, METH is written. Again, if two carbon atoms are then ETH, three carbon atoms, prop, PROP, four carbon atoms, BUT, five carbon atoms, PENT, and it goes on. Okay. A saturated hydrocarbon containing a single bond is indicated by writing the word ANE, ANE, after the stem. So जब भी एक saturated hydrocarbon होगा, मतलब जब एक single bond रहेगा, तब उस stem के बाद, you know, the stems means METH or ETH. So if there is a single bond, then after that stem we have to use the word ANE. So for the saturated hydrocarbon, that is one carbon atom, and for the single bond, that is methane. Okay, so meth, METH and ANE, METH for one carbon atom and ANE for the saturated hydrocarbon. So I think it is clear. Again, an unsaturated hydrocarbon containing a double bond. If there is a double bond, then it is indicated by writing the word ENE. Okay, ENE. So that ENE is written after the stem. How many carbon atoms are present? After that, we will add the name ENE. An unsaturated hydrocarbon containing a triple bond is indicated by writing the word YNE after the stem. So when the unsaturated hydrocarbon has a triple bond in its structure, so it is indicated by the word YNE after writing the stem. Stem means the number of carbon atoms. So if there are three carbon atoms, then they will write prop, and then they will add YNE if there is a triple bond. So in this way we can name the hydrocarbons. So now let us take some examples I will show. So naming of the structure CH4. So from the number of carbon atoms you can say that we will write METH because there is one carbon atom present. And CH4, so from the formulas, the molecular formula, it shows CNH twice N plus 2. So this is the formula for alkanes. So the name will be ANE for the single bond. Okay, the hydrogens are bonded in this way, so all of them are single bonds. So this will be a saturated hydrocarbon, so the name will be methane. Okay, METH एक कार्बन एटॉम के लिए और ANE सिंगल बॉन्ड के लिए. आई होप कि आपको ये समझ में आया. नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल C2H6. Okay, C2H6, we know what it is. C2H6. So here all are single bonds. So for single bonds we will have ANE. Okay, and two carbon atoms. For two carbon atoms, when there are two carbon atoms, we write ETH. So the name of this hydrocarbon is ethane. Okay, so the common name for methane is also methane, and the IUPAC name is also methane. And similarly for ethane, the common name and the IUPAC names are the same. So now we will see the IUPAC nomenclature for branched chain hydrocarbons. So जब कार्बन ब्रांच्ड चेन के फॉर्म में होगा, अभी तक हम लोगों ने स्ट्रेट चेन कार्बन्स के बारे में, हाइड्रोकार्बन्स के बारे में देखा था कि उनका नॉमेनक्लेचर कैसे किया जाता है. अब हम लोग देखेंगे अगर चेन ब्रांच्ड चेन हो. ओके, इफ द स्ट्रक्चर इज अ ब्रांच्ड चेन वन, देन हाउ वी विल नेम इट, हाउ वी विल नेम द सैचुरेटेड हाइड्रोकार्बन. So let us see. First of all, we have to find the longest chain. First we have to find the longest chain in the structure of the compound. Then the compound will be named as a derivative of the alkane hydrocarbon, which corresponds to the longest chain of carbon atoms. Then we will find the alkyl groups that are present over there. And the alkyl groups present as side chains are considered as substituents and named separately as whatever it is present. अगर methyl present हो तो methyl, ethyl हो तो ethyl, propyl, butyl, whatever it is. Okay. The carbon atoms of the longest carbon chain are numbered in such a way that the alkyl groups get the lowest possible numbers. The next point is कि carbon atoms are numbered in such a way so that the alkyl groups get the lowest number. Okay, now you just see the points. I will explain taking an example. alkyl groups के position को इस तरीके से रखना होगा ताकि उससे lowest carbon में उसका the group should be present at the lowest carbon possible. Okay, the number should be the lowest. The position of alkyl groups is indicated by writing the number of carbon atoms to which it is attached. The IUPAC name of the compound is obtained by writing the position and name of alkyl just before the name of parent hydrocarbon. Okay, so these are the points. So now let us see an example. So let us take an example of branched chain structure of C4H10 hydrocarbon, that is butane. So now we will see अगर ब्यूटेन के सारे कार्बन्स एक ही साथ नहीं अटैच हो, उसका अगर फोर्थ नंबर कार्बन सेकंड कार्बन के साथ अटैच हो तो उसका स्ट्रक्चर कैसा होगा एंड हाउ वी विल नेम दैट पर्टिकुलर कंपाउंड और द स्ट्रक्चर. Okay, so now you can see in the diagram, see there are 3 carbon atoms present. In the first rule we have seen what it is written, that is the longest chain of carbon atoms in the structure is to be found first. Okay, so we will see the So the longest chain will be this. 1, 2, 3. 3 carbon atoms are present. So this is the parent alkane. We will consider the parent alkane will to be propane. Okay. And not butane. Okay. The longest chain. It will depend on how many carbons are present over there. कितने कार्बन्स प्रेजेंट है उसी के ऊपर डिपेंड करेगा कि आपका पेरेंट एल्केन आप उसे क्या नाम दोगे. ओके. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट में हम लोग देखेंगे कि उसके साथ कौन सा एल्काइल ग्रुप अटैच है. सो मिथाइल ग्रुप इज attached CH3. We know the formula CH3, that is methyl. So when the methyl is present, so we got the alkyl group. Next we will see where the methyl group is to be attached. That the methyl group is attached on the second carbon. So as the methyl is present on the carbon number 2, so the carbon will be named as 1, 2, 3. Whether you name the carbon from 1, 2, 3 in a reverse manner, even if you name the carbons, the meaning, the position of the methyl group will be the same. So we can name the carbon to be the compound to be, first of all we will name the position of the alkyl group. Sorry for the overlap. So as there is a methyl group present on the second carbon, so it will be 2-methyl, and the parent alkane is propane, so it will be so it will be 2-methyl propane. Okay, the position of the alkyl group and the number of carbon atom. Now see, there is a common name, you can see. It is isobutane. So the common name of the structure is isobutane. You can see. So this structure is known as condensed formula. Okay. Condensed formula. CONDENSED. Okay. Next we will take the example of another hydrocarbon, that is pentane, C5H12. So it has 3 carbon atoms in the straight chain and 2 carbon atoms in the sides. Okay, in the previous example we had 1 carbon atom attached to the side, that is the second carbon atom. The fourth carbon atom was attached to the second carbon atom. और इस एग्जाम्पल में एक कार्बन के दोनों साइड्स पे ऊपर और नीचे, that is on the second carbon, there are 2 other carbon atoms. Okay, so let us see how we can name this structure. So here we have the longest carbon chain, this one, 1, 2, 3, carbon 1, carbon 2, carbon 3, and the other 2 carbons, that is carbon 4 and 5, are attached to the second carbon, both the sides, on both the sides. Okay, so first of all we will take the longest carbon chain, and it will be the parent alkane. We will consider it to be the parent alkane, and then we will see the presence of alkyl groups. So here there are 3 carbon atoms present in the longest chain, so this will be the parent alkane will be propane, and there are 2 methyl groups, isn't it? On the second carbon you can see 2 methyl groups है, CH3 और ये वाला CH3. ठीक है, so 2 carbon atom है, methyl groups है, so there are 2 alkyl groups. और हमें ये देखना होगा कि the lowest carbon में वो alkyl groups present हो. ठीक है, so here it will be present on the second carbon. So जैसे कि आप सब देख सकते हैं कि यहाँ पर 2 मिथाइल ग्रुप्स प्रेजेंट है, इसीलिए इस स्ट्रक्चर का नाम it will be dimethyl will come. Okay, because of the presence of 2 methyl groups, And as the methyl groups are present on the second carbon, that is C2, on this carbon, that's why the name will be 2, 2. That is the presence of two methyl, not methyl or any other group can also be present, but there are two groups present on the same carbon, that is the second carbon. So 2, 2 dimethyl. So both of the groups are methyl. So that's why dimethyl, that is two methyl groups. Okay, dimethyl propane for the carbon chain. So this is the IUPAC name for this kind of structure of pentane, and the condensed formula for the structure is this. When the hydrogen atoms are not shown by the bonds, okay, they are written together like this, CH3 CH3 CH3. So that kind of a formula is condensed formula in an easy way we can say. And so there will be two names, that is IUPAC name will be 2, 2 dimethyl propane and common name will be neopentane. So I guess this is clear. In the previous example we had butane. The fourth carbon was present, was attached to the second carbon as a methyl group, and the common name was isobutane. And in this case, as there are two carbon atoms present on the same second carbon, two methyl groups or alkyl groups, so it is neopentane. Okay. So far we have discussed about the naming of the saturated hydrocarbons. Now we will see how to name the unsaturated hydrocarbons containing a double bond. So first of all we will take the simplest example of ethane. Okay, now how ethane is? It is simple. यहाँ पे इतना ज़्यादा कुछ सोचने की ज़रूरत नहीं है. We know that अगर दो कार्बन है तो it's ETH we use, and as there is a double bond, so ENE is coming. Okay, so ethene. Okay, so the IUPAC name of this C2H4, two carbon atoms are present and one double bond is there. So ETH and ENE, that is the IUPAC name, and common name is ethylene. Okay. The next example is C3H6, that is three carbon atoms are present. So there will be, one second, see. So there will be three carbon atoms and one double bond is there. So prop comes from three carbon atoms, from the presence of three carbon atoms, and due to the presence of a double bond, there will the word ENE is added. So the name will be propene and the common name is propylene. Next we have naming of the unsaturated hydrocarbons containing the triple bond. So in this case maybe you will first of all आप देखोगे कि कितने सारे कार्बन्स प्रेजेंट है उस स्ट्रक्चर में. दो है तो it will be ETH, तीन है तो prop, चार है तो but. All this you have to just memorize. And to be honest, when you study the things again and again, then you don't have to memorize, you know them. Okay, so don't take tension in this one. Just go through the things again and again. Try to understand them and they will become clear to you. So due to the presence of two carbon atoms, ETH will come and the triple bond will lead to YNE. Okay, so the name will be ethyne and the common name will be acetylene. Again we have three carbon atoms in the next structure, so it will be propyne and the common name is methyl acetylene. Okay. Next, there are two questions from your text. What are the two properties of carbon which lead to the huge number of carbon compounds we see around us? I hope you know this answer. So let us leave it up to you. You solve this. And I know it's very easy. What will be the formula and electron dot structure of cyclopentane? So what is the formula? Remember the general formula of cycloalkane? It was CnH twice N. We have discussed about it. CnH twice N. So as N equals to 5, That is, cyclopentenes mean that there are 5 carbons, so the formula will be C5H10. And the electron dot structure is this one. Each carbon is sharing. See how it is sharing its electrons? One each with two valence electrons with 2 hydrogen and 2 carbon. जैसा कि एक कार्बन अपने 2 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स 2 कार्बन के साथ शेयर कर रहा है और अपने बाकी के 2 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हाइड्रोजन के साथ शेयर कर रहा है. सो ऑल ऑफ दीज बॉन्ड्स आर सिंगल बॉन्ड. ओके, 1 वैलेंस इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आर बीइंग शेयर्ड, सो दीज आर सिंगल बॉन्ड. So don't get confused over there. And here we have been asked only for the electron dot structure, so you will draw this one. This is just for the reference. Okay, so I think this is clear.